Okay, yeah, we're live. Haven't been streaming the past 4 or 5, no, a few days. Because it's Chinese New Year here, I guess everywhere. Uh, yeah. So yeah, it's Chinese New Year. What more do I need to say? Uh, yeah. And so far, if we just take a stock, take stock of what's happening with this interview prep series, if you will. It's been going quite okay, I'd say. I mean, since I started about 1 or 2 weeks ago, I've been completed 3 or 4 chapter, more or less a complete sweep of the basics, and now moving on to something that are a little more tricky, like graphs and dynamic programming. And I foresee those parts are gonna take a lot more time. But yeah, I'm really glad I did this. Yeah, otherwise, these things could just been delayed for God knows when. So yeah, and over the past few days, even though I wasn't streaming, I've been reading on the chapter on divide and conquer. So that's not on the stream, but that's, yeah, I didn't skip the chapter. I read it all. And that chapter is largely theoretical. Not exactly new algorithms introduced per se, but it's a good way to analyze recursion or recursive algorithms. Basically, I mean, at the end of the day, divide and conquer is about recursion. It's about breaking bigger problems into smaller ones and then keep on doing it until you hit some base case. And then those smaller problems are to be combined into the final solution. And so the cost is the cost at each step, as well as the cost of maybe splitting up the problem, as well as recombining the solution. So there's a nice master theorem. Yeah, it's called master theorem, with which we can have some analysis of the efficiency of those algorithms. Okay, let's see. Okay, so actually I'm doing my research now, but I think some of the code is running. Is this done? Oh shoot, actually this is done. Okay, well maybe I'll cut this stream short then. Uh, okay, well this is still going. Okay. Yeah. All right, so this chapter is about hashing and randomized algorithms. So we've been through we touched on it a little bit in the earlier chapters, but now I think this chapter dedicated for this is going to go into much more depth, and I expect to, have all the information be quite impressive to me, because I probably haven't seen some of this stuff. So let's go. Okay. Right. So I think one of the main points that immediately came to my mind is that randomized algorithm and hashing. A lot of this, we are talking about expected case, like expected efficiency more than the standard bigger, which is the worst case. So I think randomization has this, it kind of has this flavor of saying that we can't guarantee 100%, but with a large probability that this thing is gonna work fairly well most of the time, right? Okay. Well, let's see how many chapters is this chapter. How many pages is this chapter? Oh my god. 171, 195, so that's something like 24. Okay, about 20 if I'm not going through the exercises. Okay. Right. Yeah, okay, wow, exactly. You see, designed to optimize worst case performance. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay. I see. Okay, so Monte Carlo algorithm random sampling methods. That's pretty much my thesis. But okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, uh, okay, so probability theory. Okay, hopefully I'm familiar with the stuff. Hold on. Okay, what is randomized quicksort why is randomized quicksort Las Vegas theorem algorithm as opposed to Monte Carlo? Well, because it's always going to be correct, but the worst case scenario is that if you already and you know if you have an unfortunate uh pivot, then you could get as bad as n square, I think. Mm, yeah. Okay. Okay, probability. Oh, okay. I mean, I've been reading this stuff for the past couple of years, so at the very least I should be quite good at it. Otherwise, what am I doing with my life? Mm-hmm. Event, sample space. Okay. Mm-hmm. Expected values. Very good. Compound, event, and independence. Uh, okay. Hmm. So this stuff is okay. I mean, I know this stuff quite intimately at this point, so that's good. Uh, Set difference operation. Uh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's a worthy point of mention is that randomized algorithms are typically designed around samples that are independent so that we can multiply probabilities without worrying too much about their correlations. Okay, wait, now actually now that we're done with this, let me analyze this set of results. Um hmm. Let me see if it's so easy to do. I worry something's gonna go wrong. And of course they will, I mean, no doubt. No doubt. But this is I gotta do this, so uh folder folder folder. Okay. Uh so like this. Name list. Uh mm-hmm. 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 How many chains do we have here? 5. So let's go with to like whatever. Compute cost sampler. Compute cost. Where we at? Uh uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Let's yeah, let's do that. Yeah, okay, I think this is good for here. Just gonna move this. Just move this here, and then let's get back to this reading. Conditional probability. Yes, so the joint probability of A and B normalized by the marginal probability of B. And this is the plotted Bayes rule. Okay, probability distributions. Okay. Yes. Yes. Binomial up. 6.3. Of getting H heads in N 10 tosses fairly tightly centered around the mean. Sure. Sure. I mean, when you have more coin tosses, it's gonna be tighter, right? Which is on the order of root n. That's true. Big theta is the tight bound, right? And big omega is the lower bound. Oh, what is that? How long does a random walk? Okay, let me just put this on the side so that I can stare at it while we work on this one. Okay. Indeed, for any probability distribution, at least 1 minus 1 over k square of the mass lies within k plus k sigma of the mean u. At least 1 minus, typically sigma is relatively small, is small relative to mu for the distributions arising in the analysis of randomized algorithm and processes. At least 1 minus 1 over k square of the mass lies within plus k. Why? At least 1 minus... Whoa. Wait, why is that the case? Oh shoot, here we go. Here we go. We have found the gap in my understanding. Alright, let's fill it up. Come on. Indeed, for any distribution, at least 1 minus 1 over k squared of the mass of the distribution lies within plus minus k sigma of the mean mu. Typically, sigma is small relative to mu, arising blah blah blah. Let me take a quick second to figure out what the heck that's talking about. You know what? Let's just Google it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Boom, boom, boom. Is it talking about specific distribution? Oh, wait, it's just Chebyshev's inequality? Yikes. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's just Chebyshev. Wait, why does it not mention that it's Chebyshev? That's so weird. Why would it just throw that out there without justification? Huh. Right, so it says that the observation centered around mu um yeah, being more than case is the probability is less than that, so that means it's 1 minus that. Yes. So let me just put a quick note here. Yeah. Not proud that I didn't realize that, but I should. But it is what it is. Let's move on. Random walks on the path. Oh, hey, I know random walks. Okay, but not exactly on like a graph, say. Suppose we start at the left hand on the M vertex path, which is here. We've repeatedly flip a fair coin, moving one step right and one step left on tails, right on heads, staying where we are if we're about to fall off the earth, fall off the path. How many coin flips do you expect it will take as a function of M until we get to the right end of the path? That's a good question. So let me think. I think it's just what is the it's square root of M, right? The variance. No, the standard deviation. Yes. We expect about half of the flips to be hits with a standard deviation. This sigma describes the spread of the difference in the number of hits and tails we are likely to have. The spread of the difference. We must say times for the what to be on the order of M. Yes. So it would be M square, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Oh, no, but it's big theta. Yeah, M square. Hmm. I'm not sure how. I mean, I roughly know this material, but I'm not sure how someone who doesn't know anything is supposed to understand this. Because, random walks, deserves a bit of attention, I guess. But I guess it's not the point here. Hmm. Makes sense. Okay, hashes. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I think this is done. Okay, so let us mm-hmm. Ah, I think we can do that. And okay, moment of truth. Let's yeah, yeah. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work because I think it's gonna yeah. Okay. Wait. There's a way to fix this. There's a way to fix this. Um. Settings. Right. Right. That means I gotta go to here. Plot grid. Okay, no, I'm just gonna put it here. Like a little cheat plot grid underscore LF. You have all these things, and then you go. Yeah. uh, let's see if this works. Maybe it doesn't. And it does. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Oh shit! What? I didn't expect this. What? Whoa! Yikes! Ooh la la. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Yo, this. Oh my goodness. How does how okay, here. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Yeah, I didn't expect this to look so much like the actual results of HMC, which is holy shit, that's surprising. Okay, let's. So if we look at here, look at the results. They're almost the same. What the heck? What? Oh, that's crazy. That is wacky. Crazy. Okay. No, but it's good because I mean it affirms stuff that I had suspicious on, but this is pretty crazy. Oh wow. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, I guess it's interesting. Okay, let's do a bit of house. Let's do a bit of cleaning. So let's vmin if it goes -10. Vmax equals to -2, say. Is this too low? Yeah. Apologize for burping. I'm sorry. Very good. I see. So what? Oh no, this is okay. No, this is tricky because now the argument is a bit more subtle. A bit more subtle. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta think about this carefully. I got to think about this carefully. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Okay. So previously I got to plot something like this. I apologize if this is incoherent, but it is what it is. So what I have is this, and I didn't know that this is gonna transform into this when I reparameterize it. Should I have expected that? I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. So basically, we can draw in some type of equivalence, right? To say this is the same as this, and then all we need to do is find out this, and then we can go this. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Very interesting. Hmm. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. That yeah, a lot to think about. Okay. I'll figure it out another time, I guess. But man, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. Let's figure this one out, and then yeah, after this, I'll get to running some more extra code. Let it run overnight. Yo, that's okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's progress. Hey, that's progress, guys. Research. You know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hashing. What am I? Yeah, hashing bins and balls and bins. Hash n balls into n bins. Expect one per bin, but they will always uh. But note that this will always be true regardless of how good or bad the hash function is. We expect an average, but okay. A good hash. No, of course this is not. This doesn't happen, right? I did and got the following result for hash from 1 million to 1. Wait, for hash table sizes from 1 million to 100 million items. Number of buckets with k items. Number of buckets with k items. Oh. Yeah, it falls off. Hmm. Hmm. 36.7% of the buckets are empty. What? The probability of for each particular ball. But we must miss for all n balls. Oh, that's nice. 1 over e. Nice. Exactly the same fraction is expected to contain one element. Uh, huh. Wait, what? That means I must hit one and miss all the rest. Oh, it approaches 1, 2. I see. Huh. 36 point. What is it? 36.78. Hmm. Interesting. 1 over E. Okay. As a fine, how are we doing on time? Half an hour. Okay, that's good. We're moving quite fast today because I think these stuff so far is pretty theoretical and easy to understand thus far. Then I guess it will be 3 times that. I don't know anymore. Let's think carefully. So we want, let's see if we can figure this out on our own. So we have a bunch of buckets, say N, and then we have a bunch of balls, say M. We want to know what is the expected number of M so that every bucket has at least 1. So that means we want to say that the probability such that the expected xi is greater than 0 for all I. Yeah, that's how we can write it, I guess. And then we want this to be all true for all I. And then, so if it hits or miss, so hit is 1 over n, miss is n minus 1 over n. So this is a geometric distribution where the expected expectation of the geometric distribution is this. Wait. Mm. Hmm. Uh, 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 Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's try to finish this chapter. Just got really stressed out there. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, gotta keep going. Mm. Oh, whew, sometimes the stress is real. Okay, gotta keep going. Just keep going. Only way out is out, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. Get it together. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a moment. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Oy. How many more pages? God, I'm gonna quit. Hmm. Okay. I'll just push through this and we're almost done, I guess. Okay. But what about first reducing with a large integer p? Observe that in general fx mod m is not equals to m as mod p mod m, for example, mod 17 is mod 12. Thus you can select p at random to define the hash function. Things will work out just fine provided a fx is large relative to p is large relative to m is relatively prime to p. I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense also. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Huh. Oh yeah. Well. Eh. Hmm. 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 I don't understand. What? I mean, so what? Okay, you mod m mod p. So p is random? I see. Okay, so you just select a random p, then we can get a random hash function. Hmm. Mm. Bit vector hash table. Mm. So the trade-off here is instead of checking the document, we just literally identify the document with the space and then say that if it's occupied or not. And then we try to minimize that probability. Okay. We set all bits corresponding to equals to 1, meaning occupied. To test whether a query document S is present in the data structure, we must test all these equals to 1. For a document to be falsely convicted of already made a filter, it must be unlucky enough that all k bits are set to 1. What are the chances of this? Hashes of m documents in such a Bloom filter will occupy at most km bits, so the probability of a single collision rises. Yes, but all k bits, so it must be to the power of k. Yeah. As a function of m over n, with a separate line for each k from 1 to 5. It is clear using a large number of hash function reduce false positives substantially over a conventional hash table, which is k equals 1. Yep. So 5 is about right versus 1. Yep. At least for small loads. But observe that, okay, how much the k over m? Oh, m over n, m, I see. Larger k increases rapidly with load, so given there's always a point where adding more hash becomes counterproductive. For a 5% load, the error rate for hash function will be 51 times larger. A Bloom filter is an excellent idea for maintaining. Wait, even though they use the exact same amount of memory, what does that mean? What do you mean the exact same amount of memory? Because this requires km bits, right? While that requires m bits. What? 5%. That means to say that I have m documents. Wait, I don't understand. What? For 5% load, 5% meaning m divided by n is 5. Only 5% full, yeah? The error rate for a simple hash table of k equals 1 is 51 times larger than Bloom filter, even though they use exactly the same amount of memory. How is that? How is that so? I can't think. Oh, I can't think, I swear. Km bits, so we reduce the space of 64, or a factor of 64 here, so it can be taken back to make hash table larger. Uh-huh. What do you mean same amount of memory? I'm confused. How can it be same amount of memory? Bloom filter, wouldn't it by definition use more memory because you're using, well, you're essentially using multiple hashes, right? Oh, that means the Bloom table is the same size. Ah. Wait, I don't understand. So, so how do you map it to a place in your memory exactly? What the heck? Hmm. Hmm. Hey. Sorry, I can't see any. Hold up. Hi, Dog Palm. Germany, cool. I'm originally from Malaysia, but now I'm in Singapore. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm now trying to finish this chapter of this book. And yeah, getting a bit stuck, so I'm chatting with a few friends. Well, if you're interested in the content, make it larger. So yeah, I'm reading this part about perfect hashing. So here, two-level hash. A hash n keys of set S into a table with n slots. What is set S? Okay. Yeah, the notation is a little bit suboptimal, but okay. We expect collisions, but unless we are very unlucky, or the list will be short enough. Let Li be the length of the list. Because of collisions, many lists will be of length longer than 1. Our definition of short enough is that n are distributed around the table such that the sum of squares of the list is linear. The sum of squares of the list length is linear. Okay. I guess that's one way to define. Now suppose that it happened that all the elements were in list of length L, meaning that we have n divided by L non-empty list. I have to teach math soon and see who else teaches online. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm not I'm not doing any teaching here. Quite the opposite. I'm reading all this stuff to prep for interviews and stuff. I'm finishing up my grad school, so that's cool. Where do you teach? Like what type of math? What type of math do you teach? Maybe. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if people use Twitch to teach as well. I guess why not? I don't see why not. It's a good streaming service. I don't see why not. Oh, nice. That's great. I assume this is a while ago before COVID, huh? Yeah, I'd love to visit Germany one day as well. A couple of my friends are in exchange in Germany right now. And divided by all non-empty lists. The sum of square is which is linear because L is a constant. We can even get away with a fixed number of lists of length root n and still use linear space. And physics to engineering students. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was an engineering major for undergrad, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's cool. If you're teaching in well, I guess are you looking for like some resources to see how other professors do it? Or I don't know, just to see how they approach teaching online. Because I know several professors who post their online lectures, and I enjoy some of them quite a lot. But you know, typically they just either do like a whiteboard or blackboard style, or like write on a, you know, on one of the tablets. So I guess in terms of format, it's more or less the same. Yeah, the sounds you're hearing is it's playing cards, fiddling with them. I'm not fully understanding. Yeah, well, if you're, you know, if you're trying to get started on Twitch, like to figure out how to get started, uh, you know, feel free to I can let you know how I get my setup done and what type of software to use. It's not that hard. But if you're thinking of streaming, you could also stream on YouTube as well. And I think it could be a bit more friendly because more people probably use YouTube than Twitch. The good thing about Twitch, I think the good thing about Twitch is that for those people who want to become like a pro streamer, they can do a lot more on Twitch. Like there's a lot of functions for making money on Twitch, donations and stuff like that. I'm not sure YouTube has that, but yeah, YouTube streaming is more or less and the best thing is I think you can all do those things using OBS, the same software. So if you're familiar with that, I think it's more or less the same. Teaching on Twitch, no, for me. Yeah. Alright, I don't understand this part. So it's a two-level hash. What is it? We hash n keys into n slots. What? Okay, we expect collisions, but let L be the length of the ith list in this table. Because of collisions, we expect many of them to be longer than 1. That's true. Our definition of short enough is that it's linear. Suppose it happened that all the elements were in a list of length L, meaning that there are n divided by L non-empty lists. The sum of squares would have been all this stuff, which is linear because L is a constant. Hmm. Oh, I think YouTube there's a chat function as well on the site. Dialogue is possible with Twitch. Well, I'm not sure what I mean by dialogue. Do you mean like someone being on the stream as well? Or like this, like what we're doing now through a chat function? Yeah, no, but I'm pretty sure YouTube allows comment, like, yeah, YouTube has chat as well. Yeah. I mean YouTube streaming. Yeah, not like yeah. And the one upside of doing streaming on YouTube is that right after you're done, you can post that stream as a video. Yeah, you could do that as well from Twitch. So after the stream, I will upload this stream onto YouTube. But you know, you could have it all done in the same YouTube platform actually. Yeah. Yeah, streaming. I don't know how else people teach online really. Yeah, most of them just upload on YouTube. Hmm. Yeah. We can even get away with a fixed number of lists of length root n and use linear space. How does that work? Because if you have root n, then your but length square though, a fixed number of lists. So let's say I use k list of length root n. Oh, then the square is still n. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, I guess. I suppose. I suppose. Oh yeah. No. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you found this helpful. Yeah. You could always drop me a, I don't know, a text, or I don't know how you do it on Twitch, but you can find me if you wanna. Yeah, if you wanna save time, I could tell you what I know. So yeah. Which is not a lot, but yeah. Have a good because since are turning. Okay, yeah. Have a good class. And less than 4. So if this isn't true on S for the first hash function, we can try another one. I see. Pretty soon we find one short enough list and we can use. So we use an array of length n for our second level table allocating L square space. Ah, I see. So that means, oh, okay. Length n for our second level table allocating Li square space for the elements. Li square space for the elements on the ith bucket. Note that this is big enough relative to the number of elements to avoid the birthday paradox. Odds are we will have no collisions. So let me just draw this out my own so that I understand. So we have all these things. Then all this will be ON total. The squared sum is ON. I mean theta n. Then we will have so we use this length to hash that way. I don't understand. So we use small n, and then we use another one that is on the order of n, which is large n, where it's the sum of the squares. Note that this is big enough relative to the number of elements to avoid. And if we do, we simply try another hash function until all elements ends up in unique places. The complete scheme is 6.9. The contents of the ith entry in the first level hash table include the starting and ending position of the ith entry in the second level hash corresponding to this list. Hey, what? Oh, what? 2 hours. Uh, yeah, I'm feeling pretty trash today, so I think I'm just gonna cut this short. I'm gonna continue reading this. I get it, but not well enough that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget about it in like a month. So I think I'm gonna reread this at a slower pace and fully appreciate what's going on. Uh, that's how it is, you know. Some days are bad, so yep, we try to do better next time. All right, have a good one, guys.